All right, next up, and this gentleman promised me 3 minutes or less in buffet line, so I'm going to hold him to it. Ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome to the stage Jeff Wu, class of 1977. Jeff was a decorated wrestler in North, and eventually went on to earn a scholarship at Ohio State. At 112 pounds as a sophomore, he was 5th in the state. As a junior at 119, he won the sectional in the district and was a state runner-up. As a senior at 126, he was sectional and district champ and placed 4th in the state tournament. It's a pretty good 3-year run, folks. He earned numerous accolades in high school and on the college mat. So ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome once again, Hall of Fame inductee, Jeff Wu.
Be 3 minutes and 15 seconds now. First of all, I want to thank my family, my friends, my teammates, coaches, my neighbors, especially my parents living in Willowick from Willowick. Got me some special occasion. I also like to introduce my guests at my table, my parents, my wife Ellen, my daughter Lizzie, my sisters Jennifer and Jackie, and my uncle Sam and Patty, his wife from California. I told Fire this street was special. We had 10 houses on our street and lots of kids. Our street was very competitive. We won multiple athletes of the year at Willowick Junior High. I'm the second inductee for individual from our street that's being inducted to the North High Hall of Fame. Special street. When I was 7 years old, I started wrestling, and my neighbor Bill Novi asked me if he wanted to wrestle. His father wrestled at Houston High School, so I decided to give it a try. I started wrestling in the Willowick JC youth program and the Eastlake North youth program with Coach John Matucci. I wrestled a lot of summer tournaments, and I wrestled at the Euclid and East Cream and Y. And as you know, I wasn't always in the best mood for losing weight. And I want to thank my classmates, my teammates, coaches, teachers for tolerating me during wrestling season. I also want to thank my neighbor Tom Henderson. He treated me like a little brother. And Tom had a pool in his backyard. And Tom would always want to wrestle me in his pool in the backyard. And the reason why, the pool was a foot deeper in the middle. So he would dare me to come out and wrestle in the middle. I couldn't have my head over the water. So I never beat Tom in the pool. And, you know, Tom's like one of my best friends. Tom's claim to fame was he was undefeated in wrestling. He was 3-0. I used to tell Tom, you have to qualify. You just can't wrestle 3 times. You have to have so many at bat wrestling to qualify to be undefeated. So Tom, you know, you have to qualify more than 3 times. My biggest accomplishment in North was being part of the 1975 wrestling team. And it was so much fun to be in this team. We won the Greater Cleveland Conference. We beat Maple Heights and Maple Heights and pinned our last 2 wrestlers. Memories, but I never lost to Maple. It was something I always, you know, appreciated. When I was at St. John's Meter in 1975, I looked at the stands, and we had a whole section full of North fans, and there was just orange and black everywhere. I can never forget that memory, just looking at the stands and seeing all the North High fans cheering after we won the state tournament. And that's something I remember for the rest of my life. After graduating from North, I attended Ohio State University on a scholarship for wrestling. I graduated in marketing with a business major. I was a 4-time letterman, national qualifier. But I want to thank my teammates and coaches for my accomplishments, especially Coach Matucci, Coach Craig, Coach Dombos, Coach Trem, Coach DePoli, and my cross-country coach, Russ Nightingale. I wasn't a very good cross-country runner, but Coach Nightingale, you know, he said it would be better for my conditioning. So thank you, Coach Nightingale. Last of all, I just want to thank everyone in attendance tonight to help me celebrate my induction to the Hall of Fame. Thank you.
Jeff Wu, ladies and gentlemen. Coach Henderson, I wouldn't feel too bad about that whole undefeated thing. I was undefeated in wrestling too. 0-0. Brag about what you can brag about, Coach.